Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi. We are beginning new lecture of IT Need Assessment and Technology Evaluation, and it's lecture number 17. System planning is the topic of coverage. What is system planning? And we have some questions related to system planning, that what or which information system technologies and applications will return the most value to the business. So there are a number of approaches we use for system planning. The first one is SWOT. S for Superman, W for wax, O for owl, T for tiger. I'm not talking about a zoo or any animation or game. It's SWOT: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I will cover it in detail after a few minutes. Let's cover the rest. The second approach is VCM. V for van, C for cat, M for monkey. So cat and monkey are fighting for van. Am I correct? No. So it's value chain model. I will discuss it. BPR. B for ball, P for parrot, R for rat. So parrot and rat are fighting for ball? No. So it's a business process re-engineering. BPR stands for business process re-engineering. So SWOT: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. VCM: value chain model. Then BPR. These are the common models or techniques used for system planning. Objective is to achieve effectiveness and efficiency while performing the planning. When we talk about SWOT, test, we also call it test technique. SWOT has two phases. We have internal analysis and we have external analysis. Strength, weaknesses fall under the internal analysis. Opportunities and threats fall under the external analysis. Objective is to have a SWOT matrix, and every company, while going for planning, while performing the planning, conducting the planning, they perform SWOT test. As a company, like if I talk about software companies, Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, Facebook. If I talk about other sectors like Nestle, Unilever, Pepsi, 7-Up bottlers, or if I talk about Pakistani software industry, NextBridge is one of the leading companies in Pakistan, Techlogics, System Software, North Bay, NextGen, 5 Rivers Technology, and so on. Every company will perform SWOT test before going for projects, before going for plans. As a company, what are your strengths? Like Microsoft, its strength is usability, because user friendliness, and Microsoft Windows is the most widely used operating system in the client side market. What is the usage of Microsoft Windows operating system? Anybody knows? 89 point something, that is approximately 90% of the market or the users are using Windows because of user friendliness. It's easy to use. So Microsoft as a company knows their strength, its strength, that usability is strength. Let's talk about Linux, Unix. As a company, Linux company knows their strength is security. So that's the strength of Linux company. So they will continuously try to improve their security. If we talk about Microsoft, continuously try to improve usability, increase the usability, user friendliness. Next is the weaknesses. As a company, you must know, or as an individual, you must know what are your weaknesses. Like Microsoft weakness is security, reliability. Microsoft never focused on its security because Microsoft knows this is the weak area of Microsoft. So they never waste their energy, effort, resources. And Microsoft is closed source software. It is also one of the weaknesses of Microsoft. If we talk about Linux, its strength is security and it's open source. But its weakness is it's not user friendly, it's difficult to use. So that's the as a company internal analysis is performed. Then opportunities. What are the opportunities in the market, the external one? From customer point of view, the customer usage. For example, Microsoft has opportunity in the cloud market, in the service-oriented architecture, or business intelligence, or enterprise resource planning system. Microsoft Dynamics is there. This is the market because like SAP, strength is it's reliable, it is stable. Then its weakness is it's very expensive. The most expensive enterprise resource planning system. So what's an enterprise resource planning system? It's a collection of integrated systems to automate the business processes of a company. So business automation. Opportunities, companies are switching towards the integrated systems. So that's as a SAP company, it's there, it's opportunity in the market. Same like Microsoft has opportunity that SAP is very expensive and Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle is the next one and Microsoft Dynamics is the number 3. So there is an opportunity for Microsoft, it's cheaper, it's economical. And what are the threats to their products as a company, as a competitor, as a employees level, customer feedback, technical support, Amazon company, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, what are the opportunities in the market, and what are threats to Amazon company. So you define a SWOT matrix after having the strengths, weaknesses, evaluating the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. To have the objective, to identify, to infer the objective in terms of goals, goal number 1, goal number 2, goal number 3, goal number 4. And then you adopt or you design the strategies in terms of information system projects, in terms of new products in the market, to introduce new products in the market, what will be the policies, that all are conducted under the SWOT. The next one, VCM. So it's not van, cat and monkey, that cat and monkey are fighting for van. It's a value chain model. In the VCM model, you estimate, you evaluate, you analyze the competitive advantage by analyzing the full chain of activities in the organization, like Toyota company, like Ford company, like Honda company, like Amazon company, Samsung, from raw material to final product and shipment to the customer. I remember Samsung company history. Samsung company is a Korean based company, and there was no brand name in the market, and they were working in almost 100 businesses. They were involved, they were functional. When the key player of Samsung owner, the third son of the actual owner who introduced the Samsung company, took the chief executive position after the death of his father. I'm talking about 1997, 1998. Till 1992-93, for 5 years, he was running from one office to another office for business meetings with the top managers, with the middle level managers, with the executives who were taking care of those business sectors, construction, manufacturing, electronics, blah blah blah, etc., etc., etc. In 1993, he decided enough is enough. We should focus on one or two products like our competitors in electronics market, and future is the electronics market, and we should stop close other businesses. So he called a meeting of all executives functioning in different sectors, and he announced that from today onwards we will focus on one or two products in the market, and we will close all businesses. The managers, the top managers, the stakeholders were in conscious, or they were shocked, and they say, you did not take our consensus, our ideas before making such a decision, and we will waste so much resources, we have so much investment, and we have warehouses, and items are ready to deliver, and we will lose our customers in other sectors. He said, no, this is my full and final decision. You can check the Samsung history, all this story. And then we should focus on quality, not on quantity. Major breakthrough of the company, that our product should become market brand, and customer, after looking the product, he knows this is from Samsung company. From raw material to shipment to delivery to the customer should be of high quality. And then within few years, Samsung company became a leader in the TV market. Samsung TV was so popular all over the world. And then 1997, 1998, Nokia company was suffering, and Samsung company, they launched their first mobile, Samsung Galaxy, and they have a manufacturing unit for Samsung company in 1997-98. And Nokia was suffering, and then because when smartphones were introduced, then Samsung captured the market. And after the iPhone company, the number 2 is Samsung company, and some of the features of Samsung mobiles are better than iPhone, like their cameras, results. So that's, as a company, you should decide what are the opportunities in the market and what are the threats in the market, and how you can take care of those, you can rectify, you can manage the risk management strategy. So value chain from scratch to delivery, the Samsung company became a brand, and Samsung honor was richer than the government of Korea. So you have information system projects in terms of segments, operations, distribution channels, marketing approaches, what are your competitive advantages, and you have primary activities and you have support activities. You categorize activities in two parts, primary and support. The primary, which are necessary to manufacture or develop a product, how much you can make it maximum functional in terms of minimum marketable feature, MMF, minimum marketable features. Don't add extra features, don't have less features, minimum. So that's not quality. You try to cover so many functionalities. The quality is the minimum features, functions required to market your product. So value chain model. And then support activities like delivery, technical support, shipment like Amazon company, how the support activities can add value to the company. It's not enriching the product. They don't have any product, they have a service. But like Microsoft, IBM, Facebook, Google, technical support, or as a hardware units, Dell, HP, Lenovo, Samsung, Toshiba. So that's the value chain model. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.